Hi Rad friends, we're back in the fitting salon and today we're doing a what's in my Maximilian Dance Tote segment. Hooray! Because if you've been following us for a while, you might have seen our other videos where we show you what you can fit in your North Star Mini and what you can fit in your North Star. And now we're going to do what can I fit in my giant Maximilian Dance Tote. All right, now this is what I fit in my bag. It comes with a bit of a preface that maybe I wouldn't necessarily recommend this for everyone because I'm a chronic bag stuffer. So I'm going to take you through anyway the kinds of things that I've been able to fit in this bag, and you can hit me back with what you can fit in yours. Okay, here we go. So if you know our brand pretty well, you know I do a fair bit of yoga. So being able to fit a mat in some kind of fashion, admittedly, you're not zipping it closed, but it has enough depth that you can fit your mat on an angle. So there's my yoga mat. All right. Now, the other thing that happens in my life, as I know happens in lots of our customers' life, I have 2 children and I'm often carrying a lot of their belongings. One of my childs is a teenager, and he's recently become obsessed with going to the record store, actually. And he goes to the record store and then he has nowhere to put things. So now I'm carrying records in my bag, but it's a good size for that. It's quite good. So actually, funnily enough, this bag is called the Maximilian Dance Tote, and my son, who likes to record shop, is called Maximilian. So it was named in honor of him. So maybe surreptitiously, I kind of knew that I'd need to fit records in this bag. So you can fit a record if you have 13-year-old sons that you're going to the record store for. Other things that are always in my bag, backup inner soles. And we know why, because sometimes if your shoes relax, you need to put another one in. Happens to me too. So I've got my inner soles. There's other videos about that. I've also got yoga clothes. I won't go into those too much. I've also got my, I live in Melbourne, so fingerless gloves, essential. These ones are from Wendy Vu Knits. Hi, Wendy. Yes, today's a good day because I've also got my coffee pot. This is mine and Leo's coffee pot, which matches quite well with my yoga mat, I should think. But an example of some, various apparatus that does from time to time end up in my bag. Other things, at a more practical level, notebooks. And are you someone like me that tends to carry multiple notebooks, even though they're both full and you actually can't write anything left in them, but just got to carry your notes around just in case? That's me. That's how I do it. I've always got 2, minimum 2. And then I have my favorite Minute Manager to keep me organized. I still haven't got a handle on the whole electronic diary thing, so I have a physical one. And I also have my glasses today. And Oslo's yo-yo, that's my 7-year-old's take and claim on my bag. And multiple pens, lipsticks, and a truck. You never know when you're going to get held up at a doctor's surgery waiting and needing distractions, right? And, a book. Speaking of distractions, How to Be Free, Tom Hodgkinson, highly recommended. It's a really good book. And lastly, this is my business folder, and this is where I keep all of the business secrets. So that's the kind of stuff I've normally got in my bag. Now, you're probably saying, yeah, where's your mask? Where's your phone? Where's your wallet? It's in my North Star Mini, already covered, because then I can keep it close. Because this is a TARDIS situation, I don't want to be going through all this to get to the essentials. So that's why this is really for the big things. And then we have a mini for the little things, which is around. I can show you. This is, yeah, that's a mini. All right, the lining. There we go. This one we did in an amazing lilac. It is water resistant, stain resistant, all the resistance, because you can see how many things we need to keep in the bag. I highly recommend waterproofing the linings of these bags. If you are someone that is particularly worried about keeping your linings clean, once a year, you can also take the strap off, pop it in a guppy bag. If you don't know what a guppy bag is, look it up, and put it into the washing machine, and you can give it a wash, a machine wash, which is very good as well. So this bag is made from nylon. It's very naturally stain resistant. And let's talk a little bit more about, aside from what we're putting in it, let's talk about the functionality. So we did 2 sets of straps, and there's a couple of reasons for this. If you've been following us for a while, you will know that we've previously made what's called a north-south, right? So that's where it's long, a long bag. And we had a lot of feedback that people love the nylon, people love the padding, but people were saying to me, oh my God, I have to look so deep into the bag to find anything. So we took this on board, and instead we changed the orientation, and it's now called east-west. So it's wider than it is long. And that's in response to your feedback that you've given us. We've kept the same padding. So if you've got the Jupiter tote and you love the padding, it's the same level of padding, the same comfort, same like holding it on the tram, keeping you warm midwinter. Oh, here's another good story about what happened to me with this bag the other day. Something else I don't have in my bag, even though I live in Melbourne and probably should have one, is an umbrella. And I was out just a few days ago and I forgot my umbrella. Gratefully, I didn't have quite as much stuff in my bag, so I zipped it up and I just was able to use it like this. And because it's water resistant, it was awesome. I actually didn't get wet. So it can also be a portable umbrella. So essentially there's 2 straps, right? And I was talking to my customer, amazing lady, Helena, the other day, and she was excited because she said she has the Jupiter, and she was like, oh, the thing about the Jupiter was that you always have to put it on your shoulder. But now she's really excited because with this strap, if you've got your laptop in your bag, which is also not something I carry myself, but you can pop it in and have it like this. So, like that. Getting that? So that's a couple of the things. Oh, and if you have been really following us for a really long, long time, you might know that we used to make, in 2016, we made this giant bag, which Helena also has. And actually, that was another reason that we realized, because I'm a big fan of giant bags, but we realized giant bags are not especially practical on a day-to-day level. But I've got a question for you that I need your help answering, because we're sort of throwing this around in the studio at the moment. And the question is, would you like Radical Yes to make you an overnight bag? Because I've had about 3 customers in the store requesting a size up from this, even though I think this is actually pretty perfect. But if you wanted to travel with it, maybe you want it the next size up. So tell me, and if we get enough of a response, we'll throw some ideas up and see what you guys think. That's the Maximilian Dance Tote. It's really good for going to yoga and dancing. And they're online now. And this color, the teal, is selling really fast. Okay, that's it. Stay radical.